Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review Gun Club VR. I actually got this game on the Oculus Store for $4, and I think it's a great deal at that price. I don't know if it goes that low on the Steam Store. I normally buy all my games on Steam, well, not all my games, but the majority of them. And this one, just because of the sale price, I bought it from the Oculus Store. I don't think there's any differences between the Oculus version and the Steam version. I think they're exactly the same, whether you have the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive. I do want to show, before I get into the game, I guess a general description. It's a gun range slash shooting gallery game for VR. On the Steam store page, it does mention that it's going for realism, but I would not call it a gun simulation. I don't think it's realistic. I think it's definitely on the arcade style. I know its target was to be a gun simulation, to be a realistic gun range, but no, it's too arcadey. And I've played it quite a bit, and to me, just the guns, everything, the recoil, the handling, feels more like an arcade version. Don't get me wrong, the guns are accurate, so you can aim down sights, but you don't have to. In fact, you can one arm several two-handed weapons, and you can't do that in real life. So it's definitely not a sim. I would call it an arcade version of a gun range or a shooting gallery. And as far as the options, as you can see there right here, I don't want to go through all of them, but the only thing I really turned off was bloom. I didn't like the bloom, and I left super sampling at 1. Torso, if you want to see your torso, I'll just keep it on. I did turn the music off as I found it annoying, but I did keep the radio announcer and the sound effects on. And the gameplay, you can switch between right or dominant left hands, and you can change the grip angle if you think the gun is not quite right. And there is also a hardcore mode, but I'm gonna leave it off since that's the default. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Okay. There's lots of upgrades, lots of guns you can get. Here's what I have right now. I have an Desert Eagle. I have the M1911, and I have the MP5A3 Gold. As you can see, I have lots of attachments on this. These are upgraded attachments that I've gotten for the gun. I bought the extra ammo, the red dot scope, and the muzzle that increases accuracy, and it looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? This is what I use to mow down zombies. And let's show you the Desert Eagle. I put the flashlight, the red dot attachment on it, on a rail that you put on the gun. This one helps stabilize the gun, and extra ammo. As you can see, there's a sandbox mode. I don't really play the sandbox mode. I've only played it a few minutes. I didn't like it, so I can't really comment too much on the sandbox mode other than to say that I personally wasn't enjoying it. As I mentioned, there are lots of upgrades you can buy with all the money that you get from doing the different rounds. And as you can see, I can buy that to increase accuracy. I'm not going to do any upgrades right now because I'm happy with what I got. And then you can do the warehouse. Under the warehouse, there's different exercises. This is the pistol one. And this is event 12 of 40, the standard martial exercises. Okay, there's a zombie. This is advanced martial discipline. And there's the action, the advanced martial exercise, event 20. There's a sideshow. This is a random gallery. This is like a standard shooting gallery. Just shoot the target. Medium, it gets a little bit more difficult than the hard. The targets are moving all around the place and spinning around and stuff. Then there's the ally. This is my favorite game type they added to this game. I'm really happy they added this game mode to the game. You get to shoot Nazis and Nazi zombies. I don't know what can be better than that. Let's go ahead and start with shooting the Nazi zombies because, let's start with the best. So let's shoot some Nazis. I'm going to use the MP5A3 Gold. Let's shoot some zombies.
3, 2.
Now you do have to prime the gun, cock it.
Move it.
And then I like to have another. I like to be ready with the reload. And I do one-handed. Now, you can, if you want to be more realistic, two-handed and aim down sight or aim down the scope. But I find that doing this is just more effective.
Perfect.
You know, I just noticed those watermelons in the distance. I don't know if I'm gonna try to shoot them and see what happens. No, sorry. I've never done that before.
Perfect reload.
So you can see why I like this gun, because it's very deadly, shoots a lot of bullets, and there's just lots of zombies and they come right in. Alright.
Stage clear.
So I did pretty good. Again,
Dominating.
this gun just makes it easier. It shoots a lot of bullets really quick. And if I had chosen my handgun, the first one that I showed you, this level would have been a lot more difficult. I might have died because there were lots of zombies. Let's choose the weakest gun I have. Well, it's not weak, but you know, it doesn't. The only attachment it has is it has a bigger magazine, and I think the bullets do a little bit more damage. And let's make it difficult. Let's try the advanced action. Let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ah.
Proceed to the next waypoint.
And so you see, having those extra bullets really does help. Normally, I would have run out of bullets really quick.
Perfect.
So you do teleport. Ooh, moving target. I'm doing a headshot. Ooh, headshot.
Stage clear.
Nothing better than hip shot headshots.
Devastating.
You can aim down sights if you want. I just find it's a lot faster if you hip fire, and I'm still good enough that I can get headshots. But yeah, if you want a more engaging, more realistic, then definitely do the aim down sights. You'll have more fun, but it'll be a lot more difficult. Okay, let's try the other gun, and let's see what's available. See, that's locked because I haven't done that yet. Let me see. Okay. That one requires a flashlight, and I want to do something like that, but I just want a harder. Okay. Let's do that one just because it requires a flashlight, just so you can see some of the differences. And so let's go. This will be difficult because I'm using a handgun
3, 2,
to fight off a horde of
1.
zombies.
Engage. Perfect.
One thing you cannot do is try to get a headshot. And not
Target down. Target down. Reload. Perfect reload.
so when the zombie gets close to you, you need to shoot that headshot.
Great shot. Reload.
Uh-oh.
Perfect.
So not all headshots are the same. Woo!
Stage clear.
Woo! I thought I was gone.
Dominating.
I managed to, at the last second, just get a bunch of headshots up close. Really helped out. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's try to do something a little bit more challenging. Let's go for Allied. And actually, let's do the Action 10. And let's keep with that. Let's keep with that gun. Let's stay with that gun.
3, 2, 1. Move it.
Okay, so I gotta be careful because they do have hostages, and when you have a hostage, I gotta make sure that I don't shoot the hostage. I do have a laser, so I can't shoot him. If I didn't have the laser, this would be a lot more difficult to not shoot the hostage. Oh crap! Wow! It was even difficult even with a laser. I don't know how I would do that without a laser. Ah! I was so close, so close. I thought I was aiming correctly. Can you imagine without a laser doing that?
Stage clear.
Whew. Okay, that was not happy about shooting that hostage, but you see the game. Last thing I want to show. Let's show some of the guns available. Okay, so I think I've shown some of the upgrades. As you can see, that's to increase accuracy, to increase ammo size, to increase damage. You can increase stability. You can get different scopes and whatnot. But let's show some of the different guns. Let's go to the store. And as you can see, I can buy a shotgun for $18.50. Wow, 18,000. Or I can buy this one for. Apparently, I can buy a cheaper one for 9,000. Oh no, I have 18 to spend, and that one costs. So let's go ahead and buy that shotgun. But let's show the assault rifle. And okay, so those are standard weapons. Okay. And I'm sorry, I was going to show all the different rifles. I don't want to show every type of gun for everything. Look, the AK. Definitely want the AK. The G36K. The Bren MK second. Wow, that looks like an LMG there. Oh, the sniper rifles. I haven't shown any sniper rifles. So you see this is an old-timey. It's called the Delisle. I've never heard of it before, but it's an old-timey kind of. The M1 Garand, famous. That's the very famous World War I sniper rifle, I believe. The AWSM. Ooh, this one looks like from Call of Duty. But let's buy a shotgun. Okay, and so definitely want to buy one. I don't want to spend too much, but this one looks really good. But yeah, let's buy that one. So to buy, just buy with cash. There you go.
Weapon unlocked.
Okay, so there's, like I said, there's lots of unlocks, weapons, attachments, lots of game modes. I think you got a good taste of all the different game modes. I really tried to go for the different kinds of games. I didn't try the sandbox. My review of this game, though, is that it definitely is not as good as H3 VR, Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades VR. It's not as good as Lethal VR. Those are both, gun range, gun shooting gallery type games, although H3 VR has so many game modes, it's hard to define exactly other than it's gun sim and with lots of different modes. I do like this game. It is a good game. It is fun, but keep in mind, I think it's more on the arcade side than the realism it says it is, because I don't find it very realistic, but it's fun. It is accurate. You can aim down sights. I didn't show that because I just think it's more fun to hip fire, especially since I'm good at that. But yeah, it's a good game, a solid game, but I would say buy on sale. I got it at $4, and I thought it was a steal. So if you can find it near that price, yeah, I would say at least half off the normal $20. You can find it for $10 or less. Definitely give it a go. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good, solid gun range / gallery shooter for VR. Lots of content, but keep in mind it is what it is, and the gameplay I think shows what kind of game it is. So if you like that type of game, definitely get it. If you're looking for more realism, you may want to pass on it. My name's Fast Lawyer. This is Oculus Rift Reviews. This has been my review of Gun Club VR. If you like my review, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye and happy shooting.